Hi everyone. So I don't know what happened with my last video, and I guess it didn't upload very well. So I'll try and be brief to go over the course expectations. Please excuse my surrounding. We are in the midst of selling our house. We bought a new house that needs to be completely gutted. And my parents, yes, my parents, have allowed us to come live here with our two dogs and our two kids. So I'm living in my basement, and we haven't quite unpacked my office yet. So I apologize for that. But I did want to just go through really quickly the course expectations and just a brief um, little summary of our course. So if you see here under the news, I did breakdowns on the due dates when everything is due. Please keep your eye on these due dates. I also posted my expectations. So here's the deal, guys. We don't get to see each other except what we write. So first things first, just want to talk about netiquette, which is how we will act while we're in our quote unquote virtual classroom. So you are what you write. Please be respectful. Everybody has different opinions and everyone's opinion matters. We are at a master's level course, and I'm really, really excited for the level of discourse that we're going to have. So just making sure you're polite, no attacking one another. If you feel uncomfortable with the subject, please email me. And also, I really encourage you guys to take your time during discussions and really respond thoroughly to one another, because it's the best way to get to know one another. Okay, so make sure you reinforce and enhance social aspects. So maybe you guys make a Facebook group or email one another. I know my best friends to this day from grad school are those who I studied with. And then feel free to post anything that pertains to this class that we might find interesting. You could do it on the discussion. You can email it to me and I'll post it. But the more the merrier. Okay, so late policy, I just want to go over this. So we're at a high level of learning. This is master's degree, and I understand many of you are working. I worked full-time when I got my master's degree, but it's ultimately your responsibility to keep track of your due dates. I will not chase you and tell you what you're missing, and I will not chase you after you've missed an assignment. So you must keep track of your due dates. I went through and tracked all the due dates for you above, which is over here. And I didn't have to do that, but I did it because I feel like this always helped me in school, and I wanted to save you guys the headache. Remember, we're on Pacific Standard Time. That'll be hard for me too because I'm Eastern Standard. So posting for forums. If you do not post your initial post on time, it results in a 0 for that part of the points, which is the initial posting. But you can still post it and respond and get points for your response. So don't give up, okay? But once the forum closes for the week, I will not return to it for grading. And then if you turn in a writing assignment, a capstone, or a professional development assignment late, it's a 10% point deduction for each week it's late. And just know that I'm not going to grade 8 weeks worth of work at the end of the semester. Now, there are extenuating circumstances, but you do have to be in good standing with the course. And I will, we also could ask for proof of circumstance. So make sure that if there is an issue of lateness and there's, an extenuating circumstance, just be prepared to be asked for some proof. And then any course extensions, that goes and gets reviewed by the Dean of Nursing. Okay. If you have any questions on this, email me. Any questions about due dates, email me as well. The more open and communicative you are, the better. So really quick, I just want to show you how to get in contact with me. Here's my instructor information. If you as an instructor, sorry about that. My email is on here. Hey, profile. Here we go. denise.patterson@aspen.edu. I constantly have access to my email because I'm obsessed with my phone, so I will receive your email quickly and answer to it. All right, so this is our syllabus. Talks about our course goals. The book we're doing is Organizational Behavior Theory and Design by Borkowski, second edition, but if you have the first, that'll be fine. Just pay attention to the names of the chapters. So the purpose of this course, I love talking about organization in healthcare. Healthcare has changed. It's so dynamic, it's so complex, and the way an organization comes together is so important so we can understand proper communication, problem solving, quality improvement, increased productivity, root cause analysis. And this is all kind of, the ideas that used to only be kind of an MBA thing, and now we're applying it to healthcare. And honestly, nurses are the best leaders in healthcare. You look at CEOs, you look at CNOs, obviously they're nurses. Look at our Surgeon General, she's a nurse. So that's just something really to keep in mind. I think it's part of just kind of the draw of who gets drawn to nursing tend to have leaders. And then, of course, all of your education has been embedded with leadership. So hopefully in your bachelor's you had some sort of leadership background, leadership courses. And then, of course, within our master's level, you're going to see that. And if you go on for your DMP, it's just full of leadership and management courses. Okay, so that is just my expectations, what we're talking about in this class. I try to kind of, shake things up. Not really, but I want to make these courses interesting. So just be on the lookout for me posting extra things, maybe extra discussions. None of that is going to be graded, obviously. I will not go off the syllabus. It's just for extra FYI and ways for us to communicate, just so we can get to know one another. So my door is always open, so to speak. Email me whenever you want, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I am really determined to keep grading on time, so actually my goal is to get your first week information graded. Okay, so email me if you need me. Thank you for taking this time to listen.